Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to start off with giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Ashur, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to you brothers to the four corners of the earth, preaching his word and also laboring in his word in truth, love, and sincerity. And may blessings fall upon the houses of the 1/3. And this is just a quick after camp in transit. We want to touch on how all these other nations, they're going into chains, man. Okay, all you other nations are going into captivity. Thus saith the Holy Scriptures. Okay, whether you nations like it or not, because see, you nations think that it's a far-fetched thing for y'all to go into captivity, y'all to go in chains. But we went into it. We had to drink the cup, so now y'all got to drink the cup. You see, and this is from the Scriptures. Hey, bro, bring that 2 Thessalonians, Daniela.
All right, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6.
Right.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
You see? So it's a righteous thing that the Most High is going to do that. To what? Recompense. You see? And afflict the people that had us in captivity. You see? What does it say? Recompense what?
To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
To recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. You see? So who are the nations that troubled the children of Israel? All the other nations. Every single one of them. I believe somewhere in Lamentations, I'm not sure where it is, that it says, all nations had a piece of her. Every single nation had a piece of us in captivity and in afflicting us in some type of way. Okay. So bring the next one out.
Okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yep.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
When y'all break it down.
So like the scriptures say, he that leadeth into captivity must go into captivity. That is that recompense that was spoken of in that Thessalonian scripture. Okay, the Most High says that it must happen. Okay, and it says that the Most High is not a man that he should lie.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not going to lie about the word that he has said will come to pass. Okay, you killed with the sword. You killed the nation of Israel brutally with the sword. Okay, and you're going to be killed with the sword. And also, right. This is the patience and the faith of the saints. This is what the saints are patiently waiting for. Hey, like that song. Be patiently waiting. We patiently waiting for you, other nations, to get recompense for what you've done.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So that's like the brother was going into. Let me get that scripture.
Yeah.
That you quoted earlier. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Need up on in Lamentations. Okay, Daniela, what else you got?
This is Psalms chapter 149. And verse 6,
yep.
It says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand,
right?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Right, so your kings will be likened unto your people that's ruling, your different elites. Y'all are the kings. Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24, if you got to open one. Isaiah 24. So it says, to bind your kings with chains and your nobles with fetters of iron. Captivity, bro. When you into chains, when you got chains on your neck and you got fetters of iron on you, right? Your feet, your neck, your hands, your arms, bro. That means you in captivity, bro.
Yep.
You a servant. You a slave. Go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgments written. This honor have all his saints.
Execute the judgments written. And it says what? This honor have all his saints.
Praise ye Yahweh.
See? And we praise y'all about Shem Yahushua because you devils is about to get it. Everything you done, you got to pay for, man.
Right.
You see? That's the patience of faith. That's the patience and the faith of the saints. Or the faith and the patience of the saints.
And it speaks of that as being an honor. It's an honorable thing. Like I said, this honor have all his saints. That means that's a blessed position to be in, to get to be a part of the army that takes your enemy down. That's oppressed you for all this time. Because you guys don't have a kingdom mindset. You 2/3 and you Mr. Do-gooders, man, so to speak. loving all these nations that continually kill you. It's an honorable thing to be able to take down your enemies, man.
Yeah.
Thus saith the Bible.
Didn't I say that? I said, though, don't you want to put these other chains in slavery? No,
Yeah.
why would we do that? What do you mean? Why would you do that? No, these nations got to go into chains, man.
Yep, that's righteous judgment.
And like you said, like you saying, bro, like we are the army of the Lord.
Right.
We are his servants, but hey, we are his soldiers. Jeremiah 51:20 it says, "Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms." You see? And that's what I kept mentioning. I said, man, we're going to break your nations with a rod and iron, man. You done with that Psalms 149, bro? Isaiah 24:21. It might start at 20, but it might be 21.
I got a precept too.
Okay.
We were ready.
This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 21.
Right?
It says, "It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high,
Right.
and the kings of the earth, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days they shall be visited."
You see? So we're going to jack you nations up, man. You host of the high ones, you elites, y'all going in captivity. Y'all going in the pit.
Yeah, and after many days, that 1,000-year period, you're going to be visited and destroyed. That's when that's going to come to pass, that fire is going to kindle in Esau, and that fire is the nation of Israel, man. That fire is the nation of Israel, because Esau is going to be for stubble. After those many days, you're going to be visited by the nation of Israel, and you're going to be completely wiped out, you Edomites.
Yep.
Okay. You got some more? Or can I go to this next precept? Okay, so this is what brother was quoting, I believe. Let me see. This is 1 Maccabees 2. And I want to get a little context, so I'm going to start at verse 6. "And when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, he said, Woe is me! Wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people?" And that's what the elect, the hopeful elect, are saying now. Man, what's going on with the nation of Israel, man? "And of the holy city to dwell there, when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity," which today that represents the actual physical nation of Israel, the men, the people. We're carried away into captivity. "Her infants are slain in the streets, her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?" So like the scriptures say, it is a righteous thing to render recompense. And that's why it's going into, they shall be held as captives and thrown into the pit. Because that's what you did to us. Okay? "Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. He that leadeth into captivity must go into captivity." So that as you have done unto the apple of the Lord's eye, the children of Israel, that's going to happen to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got something else?
Yep. You done with
I'm done with that. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, yeah. This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, and I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among all the nations and parted my land, and have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yea, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? If ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because thou, Salaki says, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried it into your temples, my goodly pleasant things. Verse 6.
Yeah, because even you read the story dealing with I think it was Daniel and Nebuchadnezzar. They was drinking out of the Lord's cups and all that. Different things the Lord had.
Is that when the writing was on the wall?
I think so. But they were drinking out of our stuff. That they took from the temple.
Okay. It says, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border.
Talking about Tyre and Zidon, man. Tyre and Zidon. And then it says, what is it, the border of the coast of Palestine?
Okay.
Right, yeah, so that's dealing with you, you Hamitic nations, who you niggas love to want to be, right? So-called Africans, and dealing with you Israelites, who you niggas also love to be, you know, and convert to their madness. That's them Arabs, you see?
Okay. It says, verse 7, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your own head.
Yeah, see? So y'all about to get back everything that y'all have done to us. You see?
That's right. Precept, quick, lining up with what was said.
Lamentations 4:22.
Because when the average Christian hears that he will plead with all flesh, he think it's going to be like when Moses said, let my people go. This is how the Lord is going to plead with all flesh. Isaiah 66:16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many.
Many people gonna die, man.
That's right.
We always say that, and people don't believe that. They think, man, boy, you people have no clue. When we say that, man, we got scriptures, many scriptures that the Bible backs up that a lot of you people gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right.
You see? And like I said, if you don't got that tawab, if you don't got that mark exempt from judgment, you out of there.
True. Ruby dooby doo.
You said Lamentations.
Lamentations 4:20. Starting 20, you know? Because at the first head honcho we dealing with is Esau, man. Edom.
Okay, this is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 20.
Yup.
The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord, was taken in their pits, and of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Yep.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and shall be drunken.
Yeah, so y'all got to drink that cup of affliction from the Lord, man. You see? Y'all got to drink of that same cup that we had to go through. Slavery, affliction, tribulation, everything.
And shalt make thyself naked. The punishments of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah, see? So we about finished with our portion of the cup. You see? Our cup is almost over. You know?
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Right?
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
You see? So, did you go to rejoice?
Yeah, rejoice to be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Oh, okay, Slakia. Rejoice to be glad, O daughter of Edom. So y'all need to rejoice at this time because y'all are in y'all kingdom. You know, so this is the time where y'all can rejoice. Because when y'all get to the kingdom of heaven, boy, Psalms 2 and 8. When y'all get into the kingdom of heaven, y'all going to be getting broke with a rod of iron, man. You see? Y'all going to be getting hell put on y'all. Except for the Sabbath.
Okay. Psalms 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. 26. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
You see? We're going to be, hey, man, y'all going to get the brakes beat off y'all, man.
Yep.
And we should dash them into pieces.
Yep.
You see? So it's going to be real heavy, man. It's going to get bad. But see, you have to understand how the Lord operates, man. We didn't write the scriptures, bro. We just reading it. And this is what the Lord wants, and this is how it's going to be.
You know, and people are so lost and confused, man. Because if you believe in the golden rule, which is scriptural, you're going to reap what you sow. How much more when it comes to judgment falling back upon those people that have done these different things to us, man? You know, they're going to, and for all you Edomites, this is why y'all scared, is because you see that cup you got to drink is going to be worse than the hell you put on us, man. Render unto her double, man.
That's why that Edomite lady, and I don't know, forget where they was at, like in a church or some type of assembly, where she's like making that apology statement. Hey, that shit's out, bro. We don't care about that apology. Y'all ass still going in captivity, and we still beating the shit out y'all.
That's right.
You know,
save the Bible.
And you think the Lord don't care about that apology? Man, that apology don't mean a damn thing.
Shit, hey, man. You know, Esau found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. You can holla, you can boo-hoo, and you can, I'm so sorry. Don't matter, man.
It's over. Right, and then, so, well, that's the Old Testament, you know, Psalms 2 and 8, that don't apply to now. It do apply to now. So, but, you know, let's just go to the New Testament since you want to play that game. Revelation 2 and 26.
This is Revelations chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Isn't that the same thing basically what Psalms 2 said?
Kind. That's the same thing, slightly different words.
That's right. See, but y'all still gonna be ruled over in the kingdom by the Israelites, by the people that you despise, by the people that you oppress, by the people that you mock. You see?
And your pride is gonna be broken.
That's right.
And the best way to break pride is the beat down.
It's the beat down. That's right. So, any more on that?
It says, even as I received of my Father.
That's right. From the Father. Like we always go back to, look, this is all ordained by the Heavenly Father, first and foremost. You see? So don't nothing go forth without his acknowledgement, so to speak, or without his say so or his go.
Or his permission.
Or his permission. Right. Good, bro.
All things are ordained of the Most High. And all of his judgments are righteous and pure, man.
Yep. No matter how you see fit.
That's right.
You know? So, you know.
And if you Israelites, you had understanding, you would understand that, see, what we've received over this bitter cup we received, that was out of love, man. For us going off. When these Edomites and these other nations finally start getting their judgment, man, that's going to be out of pure destruction, man. It's going to be out of pure hatred for these people, man. That's why it's going to be twice as hard. See, he was really holding back still, even though we was getting all the way fucked up. When these nations get it, man, especially Esau, he's going to get twice the physical torture, twice the physical bitterness that we receive, and then he's going to be wiped out as a nation.
That's right.
That's why you lack understanding. Wherein hast thou loved us, man? He hates Esau, man. Look at what's coming for Esau, man. What he did to us in comparison was light. But you're not gonna know until you see, man. Seeing is believing, man. But really, only the righteous man gonna get to see that.
Hey, I got another precept. This is Revelations chapter 18 and 6. It says, "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double." Right, just as is what the bro was going into. They're gonna get twice. They're gonna get it twice as bad as we got it. You know, because the Lord, just as it says in Malachi 1 and 4, the Lord hates Esau. You know, but he loves Jacob.
That's right. And mercy is only given to Jacob.
That's right.
Ain't no mercy given to Esau. All right, bro. Close out.
All right, with that, you know, want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the hopeful elect brethren teaching and pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.
Shalom.